Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm going to do, this is annoying me so I'm going to turn this paper over. I'm going to do a Clare compares and I'll show you which ones we're going to look at today. So these two, I know I've already done a comparison with one Chic and I compared that to, I think it was Buttercup, Revlon's Buttercup. But since doing the yellow over the rainbow, I realised that actually it's a little bit more similar to this Nars Anarchy. So we're going to have a look at these two together. This was £3 recently in TK Maxx, so you might still be able to find this. So yeah, that would be a current cheap bargain compared to the high-end Nars price tag. And these two here, this is Heavy Metal, which was sent to me by Jules, and it's just a lovely, very pale grey. I looked for a really decent pale grey for the longest time and had real problems with it, but this is a really great one. It's a great formula, and it's I think it's one of Jules' favourites as well. So we're going to have a look at it compared to this Nails Ink, although looking at it down the camera, it does look like the Nails Ink might be a little bit more cool toned. But to the eye they look very, very similar. So we'll have a look at those two. And then Jodie was asking me one of the polishes that Ruby sent me, which is Carpe Denim. Incidentally, the polishes that Ruby sent me didn't come from Lisa's giveaway. I got a complete mix-up. It was a total misunderstanding. So yeah, sorry about that. But this is a beautiful polish that Ruby sent me. Carpe Diem KB Shimmer, so it's my second KB Shimmer. So I've now, KB Shimmer is a brand that's not one and only for me anymore. And Jodie at Jodie's Polish, I'll link Jodie's channel down below. She's got a fantastic nail polish channel. She asked me how it compared. She asked in the comments how it compared to Zoya's Dream. Now you can see there's a lot more larger silver holographic glitters in this, but we're going to take a look anyway because it is that navy blue holographic, so it might look similar on the nail. But I also did find this as well, which is Saphira by Picture Polish. Now I think the blue is very slightly different in each of them, but these are three dark, I'd say this was more the navy blue. This one's got a little bit more green in it, but I just want to compare them because they may look similar on the nail. This one's got a little bit more chunky holographic glitter, which means to me it's a bit more similar to the Carpe Denim. But we'll have a look and we'll make a start on these three first actually. So this is Zoya's Dream. And yeah, it requires a couple of coats, but it's beautiful on the nail. Yesterday I wore Zoya's Merida, which is the kind of green version of this type of formula, this scattered holographic from Zoya. But that's Dream, the blue one. This is Carpe Denim from KB Shimmer, and yeah, it's a darker blue. And it's not as densely packed with the holographic glitters, but the glitters are, although they're a little bit more dispersed, they're also quite a lot brighter. So there's that one, and then Picture Polish. I always want to say Picture Perfect. And then Picture Polish Saphira. So let's have a look. And I think that this might have a little bit more green to it. Yeah, so this is more of a dark teal, I don't know, a little bit teal leaning, I would say. So they're similar. These two are similar in terms of the glitters, but the base polish is different. Whereas these two, this is still the darkest one, but Dream is more densely packed. I'll come back and do a second coat. All three of them look so pretty together there. But yeah, I'll come back and do a second coat, but I think you can see these two are the most similar, but the consistency of the glitters is slightly different. Both absolutely gorgeous though. So we'll come back to those three in a second. Let's have a look at the Nails Ink and Sally Hansen. So this is Heavy Metal. It's a nice creamy formula. There's just something about pale grey that I can't resist. So that's heavy metal, and then nails ink, and the nails ink is called Hyde Park Place, and I've got a feeling this came in a me box, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm getting completely confused about where I'm getting polishes from now. It's got to that stage. I used to be able to track things quite easily, and I didn't have many untrieds. Yeah, there is a slight difference in the shade with these two. I would say that the heavy metal is a little bit paler, but we'll come back and do a second coat. And then finally we've got these two vanilla shade yellows. So this is the OPI, one Chic Chick. So it's a nice creamy yellow, nothing too offensive if you're not a great fan of yellow, but you want something that's just got a little bit of something there, a little bit of colour. And although they look very similar in the bottle, they look almost identical side by side in the bottle, the Nars Anarchy is considerably paler. It's much more of a cream to this one. Okay, but I'll do a second coat and I'll come back and we can have a closer look at all of these. Okay, so that's a second coat on all of them, and you can see the difference there. Similar but different, both in base colour and in the dispersal of the glitters. So this one is Zoya's Dream. This one is the KB Shimmer Carpe Denim, and this one is Saphira Picture Polish, and this is the two greys here. This one is the Sally Hansen Heavy Metal, which is slightly paler than Hyde Park. Is it called Hyde Park Place? Yeah, Hyde Park Place by Nails Ink. I always get Nails Ink and Model's Own because of the bottle shape. I always get them mixed up. And then here we've got one Chic Chick. So I think it's a good starter yellow if you want to try a yellow, but you're a little bit worried about it being too bright. And then this one here is even sort of more neutral, duskier, and that's the Anarchy from Nars. So that's my comparisons for today. Let me know which glittery navy blues you've got and which ones you like. Have you got any pale greys that are your favourites? And what about these pale yellows? So they're not pastel, because there's a little bit more of a dusty hue to them. So when I did my yellow over the rainbow, I think they were vanilla, buff kind of yellow. But yeah, so that's it for today. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.